Greetings, fellow candle fans. My name is Andrea. Today we're going to be talking about the latest fall launch from Kringle Candle. The candles we're going to be talking about today are 22 ounces of 100% soy wax with cotton wicks. They are toxin and phthalate free, except we're also going to be looking for some tins today that have about 5% of paraffin wax. The paraffin wax is in there in order to keep the white wax from discoloring. The tins do tend to do that. But the tins are a really good way, at least in my opinion, to get an idea of what this scent is going to be like. That's 3 ounces of wax. They don't have this time around they've been having some manufacturing problems. So they don't have wax melts, which it's also an excellent way to get a good idea of what it is the scent is like before you purchase. I have a confession to make. I struggled with what to order in this launch. A lot of these scents are not in my wheelhouse, but I promised myself that I would do the best I could when I started a candle channel to give every scent a fair shake. So what I did was there are 2 scents that I ordered in the 22 ounce 3-wick jar, and then the rest I ordered in the tins. I thought that would give me a good idea on what I would or wouldn't like, and I have to say, I'm a little bit surprised about what I didn't like. So let's get started. Let's talk about the tins first. This first tin is white pumpkin and sage, and it has scent notes of white pumpkin, bergamot, sage leaf, crushed thyme, clove leaf, cinnamon agave nectar, vetiver, and basil. I'm not a huge fan of basil and sage. I'm not a big herby scent girl. So that's a large part of the reason that I got this one in the tin instead of in the 3-wick jar. And I'll try during this particular review to not make it sound like I'm trying to snuff this candle up through my sinus cavities into my brain, because that's what I did last time. So I'll try to be dainty. I'll try to be a little delicate. So let's take a look at what white pumpkin and sage, the tin, white wax, just 1 little wick. Oh. Okay. I smell the white pumpkin. I smell the clove and the cinnamon. But honestly, on cold sniff, much to my shock, those herbal notes aren't there. Let me warm this up a little bit. I mean, they are, but they're in the background. I thought this was going to be more like, what was it, mandarin and basil when they launched the 3 wicks. And I got that in the tin, and it was not a love for me. But this is nice. It's creamy. It's a little bit spicy. I'm looking forward to giving this one a burn. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I do. Let's see here. The next is going to be pumpkin cashmere. I hope you can see that. The scent notes on this are cashmere, orange, nutmeg, cinnamon, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. Again, the reason I got this one in the tin is I can struggle with cashmere. It can come across as being too perfuming to me, and I don't always like it. Let's see if we can pry the sucker open. I don't know about this one. there's something in here that's hitting my nose wrong. I like all the notes. I like vetiver, let's say that 10 times really fast. I like cinnamon, vanilla. I like orange. Maybe it's the nutmeg that's throwing me off a little bit. Nutmeg can do that for me. This isn't a huge love for me. I know a lot of people really like pumpkin cashmere, so I am going to give it a chance. I will burn it and I'll see how I like it, but there's something in there that's hitting my nose wrong. I don't know if it's the cashmere. It could be the musk, maybe the nutmeg, maybe the combination of all those. Well, I'm going to have to burn that, and I'll get back to you. I'll do a segment probably in a month or so that just includes the tins and also some wax melts that I've gotten from other companies. So I will update you to see if I change my mind, but that's not my favorite so far. Next is Autumn Harvest. And Autumn Harvest has notes of bayberry, star anise, caramel, fruity, cinnamon clove, musk, pumpkin, spice, powdery, and sweet milk. The powdery and the sweet milk are kind of what threw me off on this one. No. I'm not crazy about this. I'm sorry, Kringle. It's an odd combination of sweetness with a powdery note in it. And in the background, the star anise is sort of lurking, and then you mix that in with a caramel note. No, there's there's something in this that I don't care for. However, I have heard, I watched Drew Yock's video this morning, and he did say that Katie from Katie's Joyful Life, I think that's who it was, said that some of the powderiness goes away when it burns. So we'll see how I feel about this again after it burns. But right now that's not on my favorite list. Next is Orange Ginger Honey Cake. And this one has notes of orange zest, candied ginger, honey drizzle, orange syrup, golden buttery cake. Let's get a whiff of this. Now, a lot of the ambassadors didn't like this one, but I like it. The wick is a little off center, but that shouldn't be a problem with a tin. I'll just keep an eye on it when I burn it. I mean, I do like things with honey. And I do smell a very strong honey note in here. I don't smell orange zest. I smell the honey drizzle. There is some candy, there is ginger in here, but it's kind of in the background. And there's a powderiness to this. So I'm interested to see what happens. I don't know where the powdery note is coming from. Maybe the candied ginger, but that doesn't make sense. I do like it. And I am going to give it a burn. I almost got this because I do like gourmands. I almost got this in the 3-wick format, but I didn't. I passed on it. I'm going to give I like this one. I know I'm kind of in the minority on that. This has not been a popular fragrance with the ambassadors. So we'll see what I think about it when it burns. I mean, gotta give the little guy a shot, right? Let me move some of this stuff out of the way over here. Pardon me if you're getting the back of my noggin. Okay, this is one of the ones I got in the 3-wick. Brown butter pear. I love this label. I think it's so pretty. I love the labels on these 3-wick jars. I just think they're gorgeous. And I like the way they take up more real estate on the jar. I've fallen in love with these jars. I like the way they look. I like the fact that they're a little more hefty and a little more compact. I like the profile. Oh, I can smell this already. There's 3 wicks. Let me put on the specs, see if I can read. Let's see here. The fragrance notes on this are brown butter, juicy Bartlett pear, peach skin, caramel, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. Definitely very, very pear forward. There is, I'm snuffing this up like it needs to go through my sinuses into my brain again. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Take a look at this a minute. It's not, the peach skin is there, but it's definitely peach skin. It's not the flesh of the pear. Have you ever skinned a pear? Like if you're getting ready to do like a baked pear crumble or something like that. When you take the skin off the pear, this is actually what pear skin smells like. And the predominant note when you first sniff this is that pear along with that peach skin. It's not unpleasant, but I don't think this is what I was expecting. I think I was expecting this to be buttery and a little bit spicy and warm, like you were making, as I said earlier, a pear crumble, or maybe even baking pears in the oven where you put a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg, perhaps a dash of clove. Sprinkle it with brown sugar, or you slice pears up and you caramelize some butter in the pan, and then you add brown sugar and pears and spices and just kind of stir them up in there and get them all syrupy and wonderful. Maybe scoop them over a little bit of vanilla ice cream. But that's not what I'm getting. This is mostly just fruity and not much else. I'm not getting any of the notes that I'd hoped to get. Now, as we all know, soy wax does change when it burns. So this could change quite a bit as it burns. We'll see. Hopefully, because I would really like that buttery note to come out a little bit more. That would really make the fragrance for me. Next we have Aspen Ridge. And of all the candles that came out in this latest fall haul, or this latest fall release from Kringle, I love this label the most. It's just so pretty. This one and the one for White Pumpkin Sage, I thought that was gorgeous. With just the white and the green, very classy looking. This looks like Colorado to me in the fall. If you've ever been out west in the fall, this reminds me quite a bit of what it looks like. You can just kind of smell that crisp air and the trees. It's just beautiful. Let's take a look at the scent notes. They are apple, wood, fir needle, spice, vanilla. That's pretty simple, and I have a feeling that this is going to be a scent that a lot of you have in your collection already or have smelled before, or you have something similar to it. I don't. I'm just starting my collection back up after a very long hiatus away from burning candles. So for me, this would be a great addition. Let's give it a smell. Oh God, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love this. You get the apple. And I'm not a big pine girl, but there is a touch of fir needle in here, but it doesn't really... Yeah, this is another one. I just need to take it somewhere and sniff it for a while. I love this. This is beautiful. I don't really get any vanilla. I don't get any spices. I do get a woody element. And I do get the apple note. The apple is pretty prominent, but it doesn't take the scent over. It blends with everything else and it's gorgeous. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, this is going to be kind of easy as to what one is number one. Oh, wait, I forgot one. I'm sorry. This little guy's been sitting here all alone, just waiting for me to sniff him. This is Cedar incense. Let me put my glasses on again. I almost forgot you, Cedar incense. I am so sorry. This is smoldering incense, pink pepper, myrrh, charred cedarwood, star anise, oak moss, clove leaf, patchouli, and black amber. This is in a tin because I have Catholic schoolgirl trauma from going to church on holy days or singing in the choir when there's a funeral. Oh my gosh. The priest in the parish, I went through 8 years of Catholic elementary school, and then I went to public high school because by then my parents had moved to a small town in northwestern Ohio, and they didn't have a Catholic high school. So they were going to send me away to a Catholic girls' boarding school that was in the Toledo area. I didn't want to go because by that time I had discovered boys, and I thought, I don't want to be around a bunch of girls. Well, what I didn't consider was there was a Catholic boys' high school right across the street. They did a lot of stuff together. So I loved my high school years. I had a really great time, you know, still keep in touch with a few of my friends from back then. Do I have regret? No, not really. But I do still have, you know, Catholic girls, schoolgirl trauma from all the incense and the smoke. Oh my gosh. The priest in our parish, he would just go ham on the incense. And I didn't know this until recently, but each priest does his own special blend. This priest, he loved his incense and he made it strong. So I have fond memories of being in church and being sick to my stomach and praying that I wouldn't throw up like the guy two pews in back of me and humiliate myself. So anyway, long story for a really short reason. So let's give this a sniff and see what I think of this little guy. Okay, this is a surprise. I like this. This doesn't smell like church incense. This smells like sexy man to me. I really do like this. You do have the cedarwood. I don't smell any anise. That would be like a licorice note. But the oak moss, the black amber's there, and the patchouli. I don't wear this kind of scent, so that's why I said sexy man. But honestly, I think this could be a unisex scent if it was in like body care of some sort or cologne. It's nice. Okay, this is a surprise. I really like cedar incense. Okay. Let's talk about ranking a little bit, what I like the most. Yeah, Aspen Ridge. No doubt about it. This is gorgeous. I love this. This is number one. I can't wait to burn this. It's just gorgeous. Just fresh. Yeah, it speaks fall to me without being spicy or heavy or anything like that. I really like this. Now, this is going to surprise you, but I'm going to give the little forgotten one, Cedar Incense, this number 2 spot. I would have never thought. I really like this. This is good stuff. And I think then I would pick white pumpkin and sage. I like white pumpkin and sage. This is a good one. This is definitely a purchase for me. Once I burn out, I'll see if I get anything when it burns. But this is one I would definitely purchase in a 3-wick. I do like this one. This is a surprise for me too, because I didn't think I'd like that herbal note. Let's see here. That's at the bottom along with this. Next, I guess I would, going down, I would pick orange ginger honey cake. Like, as I said earlier, I've heard so many bad things about this one, but on cold sniff, I like it. So maybe my nose is broken, but I like this one. I think probably next for me would be, and this breaks my heart, brown butter pear, because I got a lot of it. And right now, no, it's not a favorite. I don't think it's terrible. And I think when it burns, it might be a like rather than a love. But I was hoping it would be something very different. So there you go. I think the last 2 spots are a tie between Autumn Harvest. Well, no, it's not. I think next would be Pumpkin Cashmere. I'm not crazy about this one. And as I said, I apologize if you love it. I know a lot of people do. But there's something in here that's hitting my nose wrong and making my stomach go, nope. So this would be next to last. And for me, last would be Autumn Harvest. I'm sorry, Kringle. I know this is a fragrance that has come back. So, and I apologize to everybody who loves it. They must have brought it back because people really loved it. But this again, it is hitting my nose wrong. So we'll save that for later. So as I said, number 1, let's end this on a positive note. Number 1, and the grand champion, is Aspen Ridge. I love Aspen Ridge. And on cold sniff, I can't recommend it enough. If you are interested in any of these fragrances, definitely go check out the Kringle website. Some of them are there, some of them are not. They kind of come and go. I'm sorry about that. I kicked my the pedestal that I have my ring light on. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. That's all for today, my friends. Next video is going to be cold sniff of this part 2 of my Caramel Sundays haul. So keep an eye out for that. If you like this video, if you were entertained by it, if you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up. I'd love if you'd follow me. That would make my little heart sing. I mentioned in another video that my birthday is in October, and I'm hoping to get my viewership or my subscriber list up to 100 by October. Either way, I'm going to celebrate with something special, a giveaway of some sort. I haven't quite decided yet, but it would make it that much sweeter if I had 100 subscribers by then. Again, thank you for watching today. I loved having you here. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care, my friends. Bye.